The ideas that gave birth to our nation are the ideas that our nation is resistant to right now, and we should talk about that all the time.
In a world where narratives are shaped by corporations and gatekeepers, independent voices matter more than ever. Badlands Media brings together citizen journalists, researchers, and independent thinkers.
The truth is triggering.
Question the narrative. Explore the facts.
It's authenticity, courage, resilience.
Search for the truth others won't.
It's not about being first or being right.
The information war is changing.
It's about being authentic.
Embrace the friction.
Embrace the friction.
Shut the f*** up.
Authentically antagonizing. Join the movement.
I'm going to say how I feel.
Follow Badlands Media.
This is about the future.
The Badlands. What are the Badlands? Explain those Badlands. That's a hell of a name.
Well, good evening, everybody. Happy Alien Disclosure Day or whatever. Hope you're all having a good Friday. What's up?
What's up? Oh, man. You know, it's funny because a couple of years ago, let's go back 10 years. If something like this would have been released, I would have been so excited. I would have been so jazzed. Like the idea that this was being released by the government, thinking like, sweet, finally, they're going to tell us something. But I've just become so jaded over the last decade. Like,
are you saying that an institution that lies all the time is somehow not trustworthy in your mind?
Yeah, yeah. And the funny thing is, I thought that back then too. But just like the idea of the knowledge was exciting to me. But like, I feel like my receptors are burned out on disclosures that we've gotten in recent years. But also, of course, the concept of us being told anything even remotely close to the truth. And now I see it as just a collection of psyops that we've already received in part or form at some point over the last, 70 years. And now they're just collected into a more easily digestible dossier. And the number one thing that I saw leading up to this was all of these pastors supposedly having meetings with the Pentagon, like, oh, they're going to, they're getting ready to drop this on us, guys. There is no God. The aliens made us a non-human biological entities thousands of years ago, created humanity. And that was the Garden of Eden. And then they, whatever, the psyop. But this is like not new. Like this is what the Pentagon did to Linda Moulton Howe in like the early 1980s when she made her Strange Harvest documentary. She went to go interview a guy from the Pentagon who locked her in a room with him, had a whole pile of stuff and was like, okay, I'm going to blow your mind, but you can't take any notes and you can't record it and you can't film it. So I'm just going to tell you, and then you're going to have to remember when you leave. And that was what he told her, was that, that there is no God and that aliens made us and all of the myths are somehow derived from that. And I refuse to believe that. I reserve the space in my worldview for the belief that there are other things besides just us. But the actual like nature of what those things are, I'm not certain. I have my ideas, but
I'm expecting a bunch of pastors to come back and be like, just watch the movie Prometheus. It explains everything.
Oh my God. Yes. Yeah. or, this Disclosure movie, the Stephen King movie that's about to come out.
Oh yeah, of course.
I'm excited about that movie.
Yeah. That looks good, but I refuse to believe that even if there are non-human biological species besides just us, that somehow negates the existence of the creator, because something else created them in the exact same way that we were created. And so
based on what I've seen, the creator of aliens so far in these files is the government itself. So I wouldn't mind them being negated a little bit.
Well, that comes.
Yeah, I'm so proud of you, Zach. You've come so
the
far.
state is God for a lot of people. So
you've matured so much these yeyears.
That's funny.
Nice to see us rubbing off on you.
But well, the thing is, like, Lisa, I didn't even dive into him. You know, I saw a couple of things that people were sharing, and I'm like, none of this is new. I already know all of this. I've seen this before. No big deal. And Lisa starts looking, and she's like, "Oh my god, I just picked a document and started reading." And then she starts going, and I'm like, "Yeah, I already know that.
I've got that one.
I've heard that one before." So she's like, "Wow." Anyways,
oh, it's so funny. Yeah, I haven't seen anything like interesting at all. And the way they even released it too, they were like, "Well, this is everything we know and have. You guys just have to decide for yourself because we have no idea what this actually is." So
it's got to be the start of Project Bluebeam, no?
Could be.
Well, I mean, whatever the next generation of Project Bluebeam is.
I thought it was going to be AI for sure, but now that they're talking about aliens, I mean,
well, don't negate the AI. There's plenty of room for additional psyops, Caleb. This is the thing. People have too little faith in humanity. Our ability to, even though we are now like, 15-second to 3-minute attention spans because of like Instagram and TikTok, people still have the ability to buy into multiple psyops at the exact same time. And of course, the overlords, if you will, they definitely have the power to induce multiple operations at the exact same time.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I do enjoy the Marco Rubio alien disclosure.
Are there some memes on him now?
Yeah, like I saw him dressed up as Marvin the Martian. And then he's sitting on a bike with ET.
Oh, that's awesome.
Those are the two I saw.
Well, thankfully, there's no other psyops going on right now that we have to worry about. So.
we know of.
No, there is. He was joking. The virus.
If there's no psyops, that in and of itself is a psyop.
What do we think about the Hantavirus?
It's garbage.
Bacon gay.
Yeah.
Next.
So
Obviously.
So the first thing that clued me into the fact that this was obviously not what was really happening is that, like, has anybody here ever noticed that there is a phenomenon on TikTok of people on cruise ships? Like, if something happens, like a toilet bursts on a cruise ship, somebody gets a bad lobster, the waiter is rude, it doesn't matter. Like, everybody who can is putting that shit on TikTok, and you can follow the drama of cruise ship life just by going on TikTok. Not a single person on this ship that is allegedly in quarantine, unable to dock at any port anywhere in the world, has a cell phone with freaking internet or a TikTok or an Instagram or a Twitter account. I mean, you have the one guy who got interviewed, but even on he's like a media guy, and he's not even posting on his own socials. And then there's some other guy who basically the only thing he did was post something and refute the sort of panic that this other guy had been putting out there, but nobody else is putting anything out there. On top of that, this Andean version of the Hantavirus is very, very low transmissibility. And if they have first world medical care, so nobody's going to die. The whole thing is ridiculous.
Is it true you get the Hantavirus from having sex with rats? Is that true?
No, John. No. It's like rodents living in close
having
proximity.
sex with any rodent?
You don't have to actually have sex with a rodent. You
no,
can
have your gear.
I just want to make sure because I've never done that.
No,
so I just want to know if I'm safe or not.
You have to have sex with ghosts. Hanta.
Guys.
No, wait. It's aliens. You got to have sex with the aliens.
There we go.
Aliens.
Yeah. Anything that haunts you.
My understanding, though, is that it's less you having sex with the alien rather than the alien having sex with you, because there's clearly a power projection going on there.
Well, dude,
that's more accurate.
The image they use on the Department of War's website was an anal probing. I cannot unsee it now.
No way.
This thing here, look at this. Okay.
No, it's a cylinder.
No, you just zoom in a little bit, bro. And this is 100%. Look at that. That's an anal probing.
Oh, now I see it. Now I can't unsee it.
Man. Right?
Wow. That's like a mystical anal probing.
Oh, that's high speed
photo negatives or whatever they call them, but definitely an anal probing there.
Wait a second. What did you just say?
Isn't it like when they reverse the colors? Photo negative?
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. So yes, if this was like, real color, they hadn't corrected it. Like with the pictures of the face on Mars, how they like changed the contrast and, messed with all the levels on that.
Yeah. A little Photoshop here, but definitely a probing.
Okay. We should pull that into Photoshop and do a little bit of color correcting and make that look like a butthole.
I can certainly do that.
And then publish it and be like, Look what they've done.
It's
Welcome to another episode of John Does Canva.
Too.
Y'all are nasty. That looks like a cartoon cigar to me.
So
Exploding.
I will.
You're not supposed to put those in your butt cam.
I didn't know. Ah, BB!
Oh, what the hell?
Oh my
Bernie
God,
Bright
he's
showed
here.
up.
He's actually here. You must have heard us talking about butt stuff.
Is he a
No, I've
you
got a
came in
new
at the wrong
book. I
time.
wrote a new book this weekend.
Yeah.
And no, I'm just kidding. That's what
I was wondering, is he
So-
sponsored in it?
So this to me, there's these like hematite magnets that you can spin together and they like click and it kind of sounds like a rattlesnake. And that's what that made me think of. But truth be told, when I was younger, I saw a cylindrical UFO like this in the sky.
Let's see what we can do here.
Are you sure it's not a repressed molestation?
Yeah.
That's why he didn't initially call this
No,
a
if
butthole.
I would have seen like a white collar on a black jacket, that might have been some indication of my repressed.
Zach's like, I've never
molestation.
suppressed my molestation. I think about it daily.
Yeah, no, having been raised Catholic, it was definitely part of the curriculum.
Right, exactly.
Oh.
That's where the guilt comes from.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm playing with this.
Mrs. Bright did want me to share this meme that she was snickering at, or is it sniggering?
I think you
Cam?
can say it either way.
Cam, are we allowed to say-
I like
Are we allowed to
sniggering
say
because it's
sniggers?
Yeah, you can say sniggers. I think sniggering is funny. I've never heard that, but
Yeah.
I like it.
I mean,
It was a Hantavirus meme.
Oh, I
Are
thought
you
it
trying
was
to share your
gonna be
screen. Are we
Yeah. I just wanted to derail it. She thought
two-handed
this was very funny.
virus?
It is pretty funny.
That's good.
Antivirus Tokyo trip. I like it.
A hyperventilating polymathenon in the chat needs to be affirmed that viruses are indeed fake. So just need to throw that out there.
Is he concerned about the virus?
No. He
doesn't believe in them.
Yeah, he was in like viruses are not real. Just to throw that out there, which I completely agree. He's 100%.
Well,
You know what's crazy though is that's just like shorthand for us of whether or not viruses are real. Of just nobody in our audience is at even a tiny risk of worrying about this psyop for 1 second. But like, I bet when I see my mother-in-law in a week, oh my God, I'm probably going to learn all about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we just figured out that it comes from having sex with rodents. So as long as
Is
she's
that
allowed
actually
to-
the story? Is that the
That's what Zach
origin
told
story?
us.
I definitely didn't say that, but that's fine.
Pretty sure you confirmed it.
I used to have pet rats actually, but I
You have
never,
Lyme disease too. How did you get Lyme disease,
That's
bro?
true.
A tick.
Well, supposedly a tick.
Did you have sex with a tick?
Parasite.
It's crazy, man.
Supposedly. Well, we're paranoid now because anytime my son's outside in the yard, I like roll his socks up over his pants and check him every time he comes in because they're fucking everywhere here.
Even without Lyme disease, ticks are just disgusting.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
terrible.
they're fucked up.
Yeah,
It was
what's
the
the
worst pulling
purpose
off a dog.
behind the tick? Does anybody know?
To feed birds. That's basically it.
I've never seen a tick feeding a bird.
No. The bird, you don't see that happen because the bird's already eaten that small ass little tick.
Tough as a bag, man.
Yeah. Well, if they're full of your blood, then the bird is getting a whole bunch of iron and, well, I guess some protein maybe.
I used to
thinking
think that
about it
was the
better ways.
grossest thing ever because I also grew up with a German Shepherd and we would have to pull the ticks like off her ears and they're just like they turn into big bulbous things.
Yeah, and they don't want to let go. I had to pull a
No.
tick off of Muffin's head a couple of months ago, and I definitely got the head, but she had a bump on her skull for like weeks afterwards. I was so paranoid thinking that, the pinchers.
Sometimes
were
the head
inside.
stays in.
Yeah.
It's nasty.
They're brutal. But there's all these theories around what the ticks carry and whether or not that is organic and natural.
It's totally not. No, that is definitely a biological weapon.
I haven't looked deeply into it, but it feels that way, especially because like the spread of it.
There's ticks that like allegedly make you allergic to red meat.
Oh, that's real.
Alpha-gal.
Yeah, that's totally real.
And it's
Alpha-gal
brutal.
syndrome. Yep.
Yeah, it's brutal. Like if you get bit, I think it's the Lone Star tick.
Yeah.
That, which I don't know if it originated in Texas or they named it after it, but Yeah, that's real. Like if you get that one, you will like projectile vomit if you smell meat. Never mind if you eat it.
Yeah.
And
not 100%. Like you are more inclined to get alpha gal if you are bit by Lone Stars that have that particular microbe.
Yeah, it's not an automatic thing. Yeah. Like I got Lyme, and that's deer ticks that carry Lyme, but it's not this. It's like mosquitoes, where it's like you've to get malaria, you have to be bitten by a malaria carrying mosquito. But Lyme is so ubiquitous where I'm from that literally, like when I went into the hospital, and I didn't even know my symptoms were Lyme symptoms because they're such crazy symptoms. And immediately the older doctor was like, "Oh, he has Lyme disease. You have to get him on all this shit." We were actually
like a recent thing, like in the last 50 years or something like that. Like, because you don't ever hear stories about this stuff from before that.
I remember, and I grew up in New England. This area, this is supposedly where it started. Like, I think it was Connecticut and like that area, right? And I grew up on the South Shore under Boston. That whole area is where Lyme started. And I remember in college, which would have been like 15 years ago, one professor had Lyme disease, and he was the only person I had met in my life that I knew of that had Lyme disease. And that was only 15 years ago. And now when I'm like, yeah, I have Lyme disease, or if it comes up, there's like usually somebody in the circle that has it or knows people that have it.
Does that get brought up a lot in your conversations?
I don't ever bring up that I have Lyme, actually. Other people at GART talk about Lyme to me because a lot of Badlanders have Lyme. Every GART, there's like 3 Badlanders that come up to me and they're like, "So, as a fellow disease-ridden
you have to talk in a British accent now that you're a Limey."
Yes.
Funny. I'm still working on my my drawing here.
Polymathonon may have seen this, but have you, Jonathan, ever seen The Viral Delusion by a guy named Mike Wallach?
I've not watched that. I when I went down that rabbit hole was on BitChute, the guy Space Busters. He's got a number of videos, and I just kind of use that as a launching point. I now follow it's viral lie. I can't remember how you pronounce it. It's on. There's a Substack. I'm blanking on his name, but he's got daily articles about just going into all that stuff. That's like one of those things you go and you read the actual papers on how they describe the process of how they isolate a virus, and it's like, man, this is utter garbage.
Yeah, totally.
They mixed in like 4 or 5 different sources of genetic material, blend it all up, mix it with a bunch of chemicals, shoot it with high energy beams with an electron microscope, and they go, "Oh yeah, that particle right there, that's a virus."
Like, well, I was gonna say, even particle science, though, like atomic science, you read about like the double slit experiment and all these things, and you're like, tell me again how you know the electron did that. Like, I understand.
I did the double slit on my show last weekend.
You went over it, or you conducted?
No, I did. I set up a little laser pointer with my daughter's hair and replicated the results.
I've seen claims of like invisible versions of this in quantum mechanics that people then used to sell the secret.
Mike Stone, a polymath, is saying in the chat, Mike Stone on Substack, viral lie OG or something like viral. The word lie is in there, but he's on Substack with virology stuff.
So Jonathan, do you believe in contagion at all? In it just happens by a different mechanism, or does contagion as we know it not exist?
I am undecided on exactly that sort of thing. It kind of goes into what the nature of health actually is, and I'm of the mind that quote unquote disease is actually symptoms of the body detoxing. And so, like, if you have a runny nose, typically you go to the doctor and he's going to give you something to stop your nose running. Whereas the runny nose is a sign that the body is trying to get, flush something out. A fever is that way. A rash is that way. The nature of transmission is something that I don't think we have a full a full handle on. I don't buy into the germ theory concept. There's the competing like terrain theory that it's your environment, it's your food, it's your even your hereditary traits can contribute to things like that, make you more or less susceptible. Parasites, malnutrition, all that kind of stuff. And that disease is not something that you get per se, but it's more of something you develop. It's symptoms of the body struggling to get rid of poison in your system, or it's struggling because it's not nourished properly, or it's damaged in some way.
Well, even Lyme, like whatever school of thought you have on it, it's kind of maddening as somebody who's like in this world, but then also is diagnosed with one of these things, that I'm like, because I'm not accusing you of saying it's fake, right. that sickness is fake, rather.
Yeah.
But that can be kind of maddening, because I'm like, man, I don't really trust the system's diagnoses of these things, but I am aware that I was bitten by ticks and am diseased, and feel directly that I am diseased. And then like I drive, you drive yourself crazy where like the bacteria that's in my blood, supposedly is permanent. But even that, there's all this debate on. Like, you can talk to 10 people with Lyme, and they've all got wildly different symptoms. Which, as somebody who grew up in this area, knowing it's a thing, if you pull a tick off of yourself, that's like the first thing you worry about. But the symptoms that are like popularized in pop culture of like, oh, you get really tired with Lyme disease is not really accurate to the I'm like I don't know, anybody could have Lyme. No, but it has such a wide range of crazy responses from people. Like mine was that my leg blew up and I thought I was going to have a heart attack.
Leg blew up? It exploded?
Yeah, it felt like it was going to.
Got super swollen?
Yeah, like my knee, I had hurt, or I thought I had hurt my knee running with my dog, because I was like, came back from a jog, and I was like, oh man, my
now. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, my knee hurts, but that's normal. I've had a million surgeries. Like, everything hurts all the time as a normal course of my day. And then it started to swell up a little bit, and I think it was a week or so later, at like 3 a.m, my knee was like triple the size of the other leg, and my heart started to hurt. So I was like pacing around the bedroom, and Mrs. Bright woke up, and she's like, what are you doing? And I was like, oh, my leg is swelled up and my heart hurts. And then she's like, oh my God. And I got back into bed and was like, yeah, I don't know, and went to go to sleep. So then she turned all the lights on very rudely and was like, she's like, we are going to the hospital immediately. And that was a funny experience, because I get to the hospital and the night nurses, who were women, of course, told me that I probably tweaked my knee and I should go home. So I was like, okay, I guess. And then there was this doctor, he must have been in his 60s, was getting off shift. And he came in to take a look at me as he was transferring the shift to like a 35-year-old doctor. And he looked at my leg and immediately just goes, oh, Lyme disease. He has Lyme disease. And then he's like, yeah, it's probably, he's like, you're saying you have heart pain? And I was like, yeah. He's like, well, you need to drain that leg and get him on all this shit right away, because he's probably septic. And the doctor told me, so that guy leaves. The young doctor told me he didn't think I had Lyme and thought that guy was crazy, but he was just going to do the protocol anyway. So they come back and he's just like, oh yeah, it's bad. We need to get you on all this shit. So basically, if I had gone home, there's a pretty good chance I was dead, either that night or the next night, because my blood was toxic. It was completely toxic. So when they drained my knee, all this yellow fluid came out, like dark brown yellow fluid. And I was like, oh, is that normal? They're like, nope. It's not even a little bit normal, which brings me to another thing with the truth community, which again, I'm all about holistic medicine and everything, but I think we are traumatized by the system to a point where people in the truth community reject all aspects of the system. And an example of that is everyone's like, no antibiotics ever. If I did not take nuclear level antibiotics, I was going to die. There is like a no if, ands, or buts about it. Take the drugs, die. And that's what it was really a learning experience for me, because I'm like, I'm all about the holistic stuff, but there are acute issues that need to be dealt with, that we have things that deal with the acute issues. And that's one of the problems. People are like, reject everything, don't go into anything. And it's like, okay, well, you let me know if you get Lyme disease and your heart starts hurting, if you're going to, rub some oil on it.
Yeah, there's a problem I see, having grown up around alternative, medical stuff my entire life, where it's like, and friends and family that I would argue about this stuff with, it's like, okay, yeah, we generally don't trust the medical establishment, but then this other person who doesn't trust the medical establishment, they're making a claim, therefore they're correct, simply because they're pushing. It's like, no, it's not just that simple either or. It really sucks. You have to become like your own doctor in a way.
Yeah.
But then to your point, yeah, when there's acute situations, you do have to just kind of do whatever it takes just in the moment.
Yeah. I think of Western medicine as like, I liken them to mechanics, like car mechanics.
Mm-hmm.
When you go to a car mechanic, you don't venerate them. You don't put them on some pedestal. You're just going there being like, this guy knows how to fix the things that do things in my car. And some of them are trustworthy men and some of them are not. Mm-hmm. And like, I feel like you've got to learn a certain amount about cars to not get screwed by mechanics.
Right.
And I think to your point, like it's similar with doctors, where the less you know about health, the more you're going to get in some trouble, probably going through the system. But at the same time, if you just reject all of it, then you just got to be lucky. There's so many people that will tell me, oh, I never go to the doctor. And I'm like, okay, have you ever, had your nerves crushed in your neck, or gotten Lyme disease, or been diagnosed with stage 4 cancer? Then shut the fuck up, right? It's kind of like, it's this humble brag that truthers do to each other, when it's like, what you're telling me is that you've been lucky and that something really catastrophic has not happened to you, because otherwise...
Or they're just not talking about the time that they ground up their antibiotics and snorted them off the countertop.
That's how I took mine, by the way.
Can antibiotics work, though, without a germ theory of disease?
Well, it depends on what they're doing.
Isn't that about bacteria or viruses?
Well,
bacteria.
I have no
the thing of bacteria is that there's bacteria in your body already, and they're doing their job. Like when bacteria is present, it's doing its job. It's there to break up tissue that's dead or dying, and dispose of it. The problem is when there is some type of a toxicity there, where for instance, like it's become infected and now there's actually dangerous toxic shit there, because that's what bacteria do. They eat and then they shit. I mean, that's what alcohol is bacteria poop, basically, which is why it's a poison. You drink too much of it, you poison yourself. It depends on what you mean by working, though. And I'm not clued in recently.
Yeah, isn't infection by its nature the germ theory of disease? Can you have infection without an infectious agent? These are I don't know the answer to these questions, by the way. I'm not asking them trying to be accusatory or to trip you up. I'm actually genuinely interested in this topic about sorting this out, and I don't really have a defined opinion. I used to do a show with Patrick, and Patrick had very strong opinions about their viruses not existing, and so I got exposed to that. We did a pretty good show about that, but I couldn't really come to a conclusion based on just one show's worth of research about it,
That's why I recommend for anyone listening to check out that guy on Substack, Mike Stone. Probably might mention his name. He's got a lot of information on all of that stuff, including introducing competing theories as far as what actually causes disease, what bacteria actually do, what antibiotics do. Because again, this is kind of like the Chris Paul of it too, where it's like if you just analyze the claim that is being made, and not just like the doctor's office, pamphlet claim, but actually read the papers wherein they describe their methodology for isolating viruses or isolating antibodies or even isolating DNA or things like that. And you just read through the process, and then you just sort of ask yourself, does that sound like science based on what we've been told science, quote unquote, is? Then my answer is no, just based on the stuff that I've read. Like, for instance, like with coronavirus, you read papers on, this strain, that strain, and then you go into like the appendix area where they're describing their process of how they isolated the virus, and they describe that process, which I've seen on conspiracy theory videos describing. So it's not like they're just making it up. You can go and read the stuff yourself. And to the Chris Paul of it is, I don't necessarily have to have an answer for what is causing disease. I can certainly say though that what they're claiming can't be it, because they haven't even proven the thing that they're claiming, as far as some floating thing that's out there that you breathe out that you can transmit to someone. That's never actually been proven.
That's why one of my I haven't done, surprisingly, even though I probably should, I don't go down those rabbit holes a whole lot. I just try to deal with what I have to deal with. But I am partial to the idea that if it's not viral or just naturally occurring, that it's engineered. Zach mentioned that there's all these theories about Lyme and toxins, poisons, whatever it is.
Well, I can tell you unequivocally that that's a bioweapons lab right there where Lyme disease first popped up, and they were specifically working on using ticks as a vector for a biological attack. And it just so happened that that's where they spread from, and then it's gone all out from there.
Yeah, my macro theory too on how one of the things that drives me insane, which is why I don't think about it, is I've dealt with debilitating nerve pain since I was 22, and assumed that it was from the injuries I sustained in my fighting career. But they can't trace back when the Lyme actually anchored. But it could have been 10 years ago. And one of the weird things that can happen with it is when that's just in your blood, it's dormant, or it will stay dormant. But if you get injured, it can basically trigger it. So I think a lot of these weapons work by weaponizing your own immune system. And that was why it took a long time. I didn't get diagnosed with Lyme disease until 2023 or 4. But 10 years before that, it took them 3 years of tests to diagnose me with my nerve issues. And now it's probable that those two things were related. Like that, I did get a nerve injury. And then if your nerves, basically, they're electrical wires in your body, but they're covered with a sheath. And the weird thing about how nerves work is that your bloodstream is never actually in contact with nerve roots, ever. It's only in contact with the sheath that covers the nerve roots. So if the sheath gets ruptured, some people have basically catastrophic immune reactions to their own nerves, which is what happened to me. But then the question is that because I had Lyme disease? And, Robert Kennedy, whatever people think of him, I don't know if he's a TV character or whatever, but it was a few months ago, he had a press conference specifically about Lyme disease.
Yep.
And was saying it is the most underdiagnosed thing in the United States. And
precisely
he was saying
that you mentioned, where you have doctors no. The fact that you had some dude walk by and be like, oh, that's Lyme.
Total chance.
Yeah. Because I've known of people that they've gone to specialist after specialist, and then finally after weeks or whatever, they're like, oh, I think or even months. Oh, I think that's Lyme disease.
Oh, for
anybody
years,
who's come up to me who has
accepted.
Lyme said that. Right. Yeah. Anybody who's come up to me who says they've been diagnosed, all had false diagnoses many, many times before that. So yeah, I literally think it was the boomer thing where that guy just grew up in this area practicing medicine in a very old school way. And where he's you look at the person and you're like, what does that look like? Whereas now it's all this other shit that they do they go down like a textbook to try to figure out what's going on.
Craziness. I mean, there's the other aspect too of human health that's interesting. If you start looking into like the whole grounding, and how our bodies need to be touching the earth and recharge. Essentially, you also get that from sunlight as well.
Yeah,
raises some interesting questions about the nature of how our bodies function as well.
Anybody do red light therapy?
And
actually tried that today. My girlfriend has a machine and tried it for like 5 minutes.
What'd you think of it?
I mean, can't you tell? Obviously worked.
You're paler than I am.
I'm what?
I said you're paler than I am. I'm usually the Dracula on the show.
No, I did not notice a difference in the 5 minutes I used it, but I've heard good things.
And,
yeah,
and you use it, Zach?
Yeah, I use it all the time. And you know, it's funny because things like that, or like supplements and stuff, people are always looking for like a feeling that they would get as if they were doing a drug or something like that, or, you know, something that will like, clue them in that something's happening. And that's just not the way that it works. I mean, the action from the red light is activating growth of stem cells in your body. And you know, there's also a whole spectrum of light. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be UV. There will be like red light, green light, yellow light, blue light, and varying wavelengths will hit at, you know, varying points within your body, like, you know, either surface or going, you know, much deeper to hit your internal organs. Does anybody feel any different really when they change the oil on their car?
Oh, I do.
Just did that yesterday.
Yeah.
Yes, Zach, I can feel the
depends how long you
actually
wait
the
to change
coping
your oil,
mechanism.
Zach.
Yeah, it depends on how long you wait to change the oil, okay? So like if your body is not operating at peak condition and you start doing things that help it get back to a state of balance, then you are going to feel something, but it's not like a bolt of lightning, right? But if your body is already in good shape and you're just doing things naturally to keep it working properly, you're eating whole foods, you're not putting junk into it, you're not, you know, getting drunk and getting hungover, you know, I mean, all of those good things are just going to help you continue to feel as if nothing is wrong. And if you do have some type of systemic illness or chronic illness or something like that, then the feeling that you would get after continued use, that would be very different. Now, I can point to all kinds of studies, you know, Hashimoto's disease, or, you know, any number of different conditions. Red light therapy has been studied in a lab, both, you know, in it like on regular people, control groups, and then with, you know, placebos and stuff like that. And the results are there. I mean, you know, but I don't have any chronic conditions, you know, so there's nothing that I use the red light for. However, I have used it for injuries at times, and, you know, I healed. Don't know how quickly I healed, you know, versus how much I would have healed if I would have just allowed my body to do it naturally.
On a scale of normal to Wolverine himself, it was somewhere in between. Mrs. Bright was talking about Hashimoto's today, strangely enough. And she's also in the chat chirping about how we should get a red light. But Mrs. Bright, why don't you tell the chat how you did order a red light machine a couple of years ago off of an Instagram post.
I've got a sponsor.
It was a
That's the
scam.
best one.
What do you mean it was a scam?
She got scammed. She did not receive a red light machine. I think
What
she
did
did
she
get the money
receive?
back from the bank because she like submitted a fraud claim. But it was like this California company. It was some Instagram influencer was like, you know, probably taking pictures of her ass, and she was like, you know, I got this ass red light machine, and Mrs. Bright was like, I'll use that promo code, and jumped all over that. It was some company like incorporated in California, but they just didn't send us anything and took the money. So
That's ridiculous.
I think we did get it back.
Zach, you said you have a red light sponsor?
I do. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. We need to get
Is it
one
that
of those.
one?
Yeah.
No,
Do
it's
they
not.
send the
Instagram thought,
machines?
yeah.
No, they actually send them. I got one for my mom. They sent me
Nice.
one. You want me to go get it? I can show you guys.
I mean, not
Sure.
don't care that much.
Well,
but-
good. I'm glad because it's fucking huge.
Okay, I do want to see it actually. Change my mind.
Yeah, I was gonna say, John, make him do the work. If he's offering, make him get up and have to go get it.
No, we do have to get a word from our sponsors, though.
Before that, John,
Sponsors.
I wanted before it's no longer relevant.
Nice.
This is what in the wrestling world is
that
called
Jatriot fixing someone's
checking
food?
your oil.
We've talked about this
is,
before.
Yeah, this is a thing. It comes up from time to time.
Checking your
You bring it up from time to time.
This is a technique in the wrestling world that I think is more about demoralization
For whom?
than technique. But that's a good question.
I mean, there's two different things that could be happening here. He could be like gripping his O-ring, or he could be gripping his coccyx. Okay, I mean, like you could actually have a grip on that tailbone, and you could break it and then put them out of commission.
Oh, you can get in there.
Time. Yeah.
How often do you think of this that picture, Brendan? Right, the fact that you've brought it up at least twice now.
There's
is
one
kind
with
of weird to
women
me.
that is infamous, and maybe Google has scrubbed it.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe it would be better for us to look at that one this time.
Yeah, it's not the kind of women you'd
He
want to
doesn't have
look
that one
at
saved in
doing
his
something
folder.
like
He knows
this.
so
Wait, that
much
wasn't
more.
one of the women?
No. Oh, I can't find it. Oh, here we go.
Hold on. What did you
I
search
hate to
for?
know what your Google search was for that.
Yeah, what did you search for to find
Women
Don't you worry
grabbing
about that.
asshole.
Don't you worry about that.
So funny. Is this
This
legal?
is this is from a wrestling forum debating the morality of checking oil during wrestling matches. So, from what I understand, I was not a wrestler. This is why I was a striker, because wrestling is gay. But these are women, allegedly.
That looks rather intimate.
Yeah, supposedly one of the schools of thought is that you are prompting an animalistic instinct out of your opponent to move from their current position.
I mean,
if
like
you no
she's
longer
face
desire
down
them.
in the mat. I mean,
Yeah,
where
I
else
think
is
it
she
might
going to
be-
go?
I mean,
This might
based
be
on what
the
she's
start of a
wearing,
different
she
video.
seems like she's asking for it.
Yeah,
That's
I can see her twerking already.
Oh my gosh.
Well, wrestling is also a really stupid sport where like the funny thing about wrestlers who transition into full contact fighting, they have a really good base, but their instincts are all wrong because in wrestling matches, the positions where you are safe, like that one, that's called the turtle, the girl on the ground, like when you turtle up on your knees, you can't lose any points in that position. They have to fully pin you. But if you do that in a fight, you're going to get annihilated. So a lot of wrestlers, their instincts are terrible. Like if they shoot a double leg and they don't get you down, they'll just turtle up.
Bernie, right? Nobody
And,
cares about
yeah, they do.
wrestling moves.
I'm learning new games.
Oh, I'm sorry, John. What are the normal topics of OnlyLands on Friday night?
Well,
at
we've
10:30
we've
PM
had
Eastern?
tampons. What was the other one?
Ether.
Well, ether's yeah, that's awesome.
So I brought up ether because I think that ties into the whole disease type thing, infections, pathogens, all that stuff. Matt, to answer your question from earlier, I do not think that you need germ theory for infections, and I did a little bit of research on it too. So that's my opinion. You just need some type of pathogen, and I don't agree with the virus part, but bacteria, fungi, parasites, they just have to enter your body in some way, shape, or form. That's why I think the ether comes into it. So things that are considered airborne, I think they're actually passing through something that's physical. We just may not be able to see it, and that's why we get these things spread about.
There was a study that was done during the Spanish flu, and so it's like 1919 or something, where they got 100 questionably sane volunteers.
Who just banned Zach?
What?
Who muted
Somebody
Zach?
just banned you.
Oh, I did. That was me. I accidentally just banned myself.
What'd you say?
Well, I was trying. Hold on.
He was shilling.
He sent a link and then
God.
banned himself for sending the link.
No,
He instinctively was like, this motherfucker trying to shill his red light.
okay, I'll just go in and unban myself in the background because I am a fucking moderator. But all I was trying to do was share that red light link because
Don't get upset at us, Zach. You banned yourself.
I'm
man.
not upset. I'm not upset.
The study was that they these 100 volunteers who were all
Oh my god, I can't unban myself.
oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Somebody else
'Cause you're
fucking unban me.
Nope.
Think about it.
Oh my
Not the
god.
option.
Or how often are you going to be posting links in our chat? We have rules.
I was just trying to make it work. I posted it once and it fucking bled in with the other words, and so the link didn't work.
You deserve.
So
to
the Spanish flu
You're gonna have to
study
make
was
me a moderator again now.
Jonathan.
You're not even
I
the
don't know. You
moderator?
might have to drop
Well,
it,
I
Drew.
was, but once I got banned, I'm no longer a moderator.
So the
That's
Spanish
so
have
funny
the
if
flu.
that's true.
okay. All right.
Your wife is a moderator.
Spanish flu, real quick.
It says you're still a moderator.
They
Well, I can't unmute myself. That's
I'll just stop.
Spanish flu.
100 volunteers, all healthy. They subjected them to Spanish flu patients, where first they started taking the sputum from a Spanish flu patient, so the stuff they're coughing up out of their lungs. They tried to make a serum, inject it in these volunteers' blood. They were making mists that they were spraying into their eyes, and then it finally got to the point where they had them sit face to face with the patients with their mouth open, so the patient could cough into their mouth. And this is the Spanish flu, killed millions and millions of people, and not a single one of those 100 people got sick. After the court, and this was a study that was published in concurrently with the Spanish flu, so 1919, 1920, somewhere in that range. And that if germ theory were true, at least one of them should have gotten sick, but they didn't, and so that raises some questions about the nature of germ theory. That was the point of that study.
If germ theory were true about the smallpox, to be narrow,
Well, especially Spanish flu, they were thinking it was an airborne, respiratory virus, and so therefore,
you fucker, you just did it again.
That one I did, yeah.
Oh my god. Anyways, Cece said that John's daughter coughed right in my mouth. I did get sick.
Kids do that. Kids tend to do that.
That means they care. If a kid coughs in your mouth, that means they care.
Yeah, she's something else. Okay, can we get to our sponsors before we get too far along here?
Go ahead.
You can.
Does everybody understand the concept of oil checking?
Yes.
I think we got it, BB.
Okay.
Maybe Gart Deadwood, you can demonstrate for us.
Is that what J-Trade does when he adjusts your graphics?
Yeah, you and J-Trade can do a demonstration.
Not dissimilar.
Where's J-Trade tonight, by the way?
He's doing just that. Checking oil.
Maybe he's on a date.
He gets paid to do
Checking her oil. Get it, Jay. Get it, J-Trade. Check her oil, man.
Oh man.
Hold on, I'm just gonna text him and then I'll do our sponsors.
Okay. So I was commenting earlier today on that.
Before you were banned?
What's that?
Before you were banned?
Before, on my own show.
Oh, okay.
About that dumb broad from ABC who asked President Trump, why are you cleaning up the Lincoln Memorial in the midst of this war? And I was like, you fucking moron. Like, as if the president and the power that he wields under the executive branch, he's unable to delegate authority to one person or a small group of people just to clean up the monument at the same time that some shit's going down in the Middle East. And I made this use this metaphor of like cleaning your room or something like that. And somebody got offended in the YouTube chat. It was like the most retarded thing, as if I was scolding them personally that they didn't know how to clean their room. And I'm just like, sometimes the level of retardation, I don't know what to do.
You'd only get mad if you didn't know how to clean your room. So that person obviously did not.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe they are really. Maybe they're actually retarded.
Yeah. Speaking of not being retarded, Caleb, how you doing, man?
I'm good.
This
has been a pretty not retarded conversation, huh?
Your background is reminiscent of American History X. Can you tell us the
forward assault?
Yeah, can you tell us the inspiration behind your extremist background?
I thought his image, his camera was mirrored or whatever, but then it's like, but wait, Badlands is normal, so something's
I just
here.
want it to be the same as mom's. That's all.
So you just started.
Attaboy.
The dinner table. It's the American History X dinner scene.
Next week he's just gonna like slowly light it on fire in his background.
Yeah.
Mom, what's a curb stomp?
Oh God.
I'm surprised they haven't done that movie yet.
Yeah, that's
I think I saw that in third grade.
What?
Why?
And that explains everything.
I don't know.
Your mom showed you in third grade?
No, it was at a friend's house. It was on. I remember that curb stomp scene vividly. I was like, oh my God.
Oh yeah, that sticks with you.
I'll run up.
Brutal.
You start thinking about the skull coming through the gum.
I think I even went home
Spoiler
as a
alert.
third grader, and I was like, Mom, what's a curb stomp? And she was appalled. Never going over there again.
Yeah, kids used to threaten to curb stomp each other a
Yep.
lot in my school, and I didn't.
I've never actually
really-
seen one in person.
Well, that happens a lot more now than it used to.
Yeah.
Does it?
Have you ever seen the videos on YouTube of like the people with the light bulbs doing it?
What?
What? No.
Finding the light bulbs?
It's like not a recent trend, but like one of those like long cylindrical light bulbs.
Oh, like a fluorescent light bulb?
Fluorescent light bulb.
Yeah. I sound like an idiot right now, but
No.
they're on there. They're on YouTube.
Are you
What do
saying
they do
that,
with
like,
them?
People will like curb stomp their buddies into a light bulb so it doesn't hit the curb.
Wait, what?
Still probably inadvisable.
I don't know how to
terrible
like pull
idea.
things up into the stream. Otherwise, I'd find it.
Like, what do I search to find this?
Fluorescent
Good
light
luck.
curb stomp?
Yeah.
Find
don't want
a
that in my
youth
search history.
And curb stomp him into a light bulb so we
Let
can
me see if I can find it.
conduct an experiment.
When you guys were kids, did you ever make each other pass out?
Oh, actually, I had a video on YouTube with 10,000 views of me making my buddy pass out, and then it got taken down.
Yeah. That used to be
Yeah.
a thing.
Like what? Choking out?
You
What's
like
up,
you like hyperventilate, and then you stand up.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, like
I've-
put your.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've done
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
stupid.
But
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
people
saved the
get
kid's
knocked out
life during that because somebody else did it. Like we were sitting in a group and the kid fell back and he was going to curb stomp himself backwards. And I caught his head. I was like, what are you guys doing?
You know, I never did it because I knew you were killing brain cells, and the kids who always wanted to do that to you were the bullies. they were not good people. And I was like, there's no way I'm going to allow you to do that to me.
Zach
Like-
was just first principles
Let me make you
thinking.
pass out, bro. Make you pass out.
Like looking at you fucking morons, I can tell you do it all the time. Okay.
Huh?
Yeah.
Like you're not in a good state of mind. So I am not going to put myself into a position where I'm vulnerable around.
You're definitely right, though. It was always like the sixth grader with a drug rug that's trying to make you pass out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not finding anything.
You know,
having to do with
I looked at
curb stomping
YouTube as
into-
well. I think I just saw a gore video.
Oh God. Oh God. No.
What? What?
Gore video, John.
Like, that must have been
See
what
what a
it
gore
is.
video is.
Don't look it
What?
up, John.
John was
Gore
not
video,
a
like,
chance.
not a fan of gore.
He was spared from the chans.
Yeah.
in the
Yeah,
dark
I
days, in the
pretty
dark
sheltered here in
times.
North Dakota.
Like that video is probably out there, but not on YouTube.
Yeah. It's on
Alright.
Discord,
So-
I bet.
When I was a kid and the internet was new, there used to be this website called Dan's Gallery of the Grotesque.
Wow.
And it back in the early days. Well, first of all, when we had like dial-up modem, and the only thing you could do would be to go to like bulletin boards or play video games, but they were MUDs. It was basically like text prompt, multi-user Dungeons and Dragons, essentially, just with text prompts, and that was the way you use the internet. And then they came out with like the AOL CDs, and you could start getting on like, you know, the new surface web. It was the World Wide Web from Al Gore, and so
Gore videos.
yeah. And, you know, no, what we would do is we would go to Michigan State University and sneak into the engineering building in the middle of the night because they had a T1 connection. They had a 1 gigabit connection in like 1993.
Damn.
And because it was connected to the government backbone. And so we'd go in there and we would just look for everything that we could ever possibly want to know that perhaps we couldn't find at the library. And then eventually you get onto the gore train and you find Dan's Gallery of the Grotesque and just like the craziest pictures. And, you know, pretty quickly you're like, I don't want to look at pictures of car wrecks tonight. Like, you know, let's find something else. And so that's when, you know, when you're looking at aliens and Bigfoot and other paranormal cryptids, things
Back
like
when the
that.
internet was fun.
Back when the internet was, you know, I actually sent a fun video to a friend the other night, and I said, I really pine for these old days of YouTube when
Did you say the word pine too?
no, I didn't say pine. I'm just
Okay.
saying pine right
Good
now.
word.
But when you used to go on YouTube to find the weird videos that you were never going to see anywhere in the world, and it was and it wasn't all this like overproduced you know, bullshit that's
AI voice.
yeah, AI voices or something that's like, you know, flash cuts with a, you know, fancy opening and meant to compete with reality shows or with network television. And so I have a video that I wanted to play for you guys which is a perfect example of what YouTube used to be about.
Okay, we will do that after our sponsors.
After the sponsor.
Okay, first up, we got Patriot Protect. Patriot Protect finds your personal information on hundreds of websites that are listing it to the world and wipes it from the interwebs. Here's why that matters more right now than it ever has before. Just this year alone, 72 million email addresses dumped on a hacking forum. The conduit breach exposed the social security numbers and medical records of 25 million Americans. Real Miss Bright bought a red light machine, and it was a total scam on Instagram. This is about way more than just hackers and scams. Data brokers sell your personal information, your location, your daily movements, your private life to anyone willing to pay. In March, the FBI confirmed they're buying that same data to track Americans without a warrant. And that same month, the FBI's own surveillance systems were breached. The Justice Department called it a major incident. Most services just monitor your credit and tell you after your identity gets stolen, but Patriot Protect removes the information criminals, scammers, and stalkers need to target you in the first place. And the work does not stop. These sites put your data back up constantly, and the scanning runs around the clock to take it back down. Scammers prey on people who don't take action, so take action yourself. Go to patriot-protect.com/onlylands. Use code Badlands for 15% off. Again, that's patriot-protect.com/onlylands, promo code Badlands. Your data is already out there. It's time to take it back. My browser froze. I can't get this image off the screen now. There we go.
Okay, so Skeptical in the chat, he asked if it was going to be Techno Viking. Techno Viking is a perfect example of one of those videos that you would have like, you heard about it, you went to YouTube to find it, or maybe you stumbled across it and you were like, oh my God, this is great. I got to share it with people. This is another example of that. It's a music video.
Are we going to get copyrighted?
No, I don't think so.
That did not sound confident at all.
No.
I don't think that these people have the infrastructure. I don't even think it's a real thing anymore. I don't think that they're around anymore. Okay, well,
let's do it. I don't care. I'm just curious.
Okay, all right, here we go.
The space happy Phil Thomas cat here, and this next music video is by singer-songwriter Mark Gormley. This is a great song. It's very, very intense. And we tried to make the music video that way as well. Here's Mark Gormley and Without You on the Uncharted Zone.
Right?
This video is intense.
This is our next top exposure.
You're not here. All by myself and no one to talk to. Thinking about you, well, it's all I can do. Oh, in the night, that your things smelling like a special beware of love with a bite.
Okay, so
well, we got to finish it.
Oh, okay. I will.
Maybe just I just want to listen to the chorus at least. Was that the chorus? Okay. I mean, now I've heard enough. I don't know if you guys want to listen to the rest of it.
Okay, but let me tell you the lore. that guy was Mark Gormley. Okay, Mark Gormley. He wrote, played everything, sang it, obviously. Okay, and then the guy that Phil Thomas Cat, the guy at the beginning, he's the host of what is essentially the Sarasota version of public access music television. Okay, and they featured exclusively local artists from Sarasota, Florida, and Mark Gormley was a local legend. All right, you know what? Or maybe was it Pensacola? Hold on, it's
he was a legend.
Yes,
Legend.
Mark
I'm
Gormley.
from Sarasota. I don't know this guy.
Hang on.
He was before your time, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Pensacola. From the
How many illegitimate kids does he have just like populating?
Well, I have no idea about how many kids he has, but the question I've always had is who's the girl? Okay, and like, you know what I mean, what direction did he give her? Like, stand
Where
there.
did he bury the body?
With your hands in your pockets, in your jeans from the buckle or whatever it might be. I don't know, but there's one like 3-second clip late in the video where she's wearing a bikini, walking through a crowd of people in like a public place, and there's no context for anything. He's
First thing Caleb said in half an hour.
So this song, I mean, I'm assuming she must be the subject of the song, and okay, I'll keep playing it.
Seems a little old.
Yes, he does. There she is. She's in a bar or something like that.
I wonder how much he paid her for this.
I don't know. I mean, what if it's his girlfriend? I mean, I don't think it's his daughter.
Bro,
what if it's
come on.
On like a JVC?
Is he like loaded or something? Is this like a hobby of his?
He's a legend.
I'm pretty sure it's a hobby. I don't think that he was making a living off of this music, but he
he obviously have a great personality. So maybe I'm just speaking out of turn here. I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, I guess that he was a singer songwriter for many years, and this is not his only video. He's got a lot of videos you can find. And he was basically like a minor early internet celebrity because of how strange the videos are.
What's his best song?
That's what his tombstone will say.
I don't know.
minor early internet celebrity.
And
serial killer.
Let me see.
Yeah.
The only thing that I've looked for bios on Mark Gormley before. Unfortunately, he also passed away at like 67 in 2024. But the only thing that I ever
how old
see
was he when this video came out?
35.
Well, this was 2003, maybe. It could have been filmed earlier. I mean, look at it. But I mean, obviously, he had a tremendous amount of courage. Maybe not a lot of self-confidence. He doesn't really have like the stage presence that you would expect from a rock star.
The Polo and New Balances thing.
I feel like that comes with talent. Bro.
But I mean, yeah, he looks like an IT professional that you might expect to have run into on 4chan early on.
Looks like the BTK killer from the series on Netflix.
BTK was a little more intense, though, you know. And I mean, bind, torture, kill. I just don't see bind, torture, kill in Mark Gormley.
Go back to the part where he's singing.
Okay, well, he's gonna sing again, so just hold on. All of this, of course, is filmed on location in Pensacola.
Did he get that kite surfer's permission?
Scoring a point is that all you think of, putting another prize on the wall.
Zach, send me this in the chat.
Play around, my affection woman, someone you know not, someone you call.
He's got dead eyes. 100% killer.
Sarasota, I mean, he looks like he was working with Jared Fogle.
What is the theme? Take that, flat earthers.
And moon.
That's actual moon footage.
When did this come out?
2003.
This is like, what's that Adult Swim show?
Yeah.
Okay, Zach, pause it for a second.
Hold on. Another piece of lore here.
You're watching The Uncharted Zone, the most important music television show along the Gulf Coast.
You heard it there. Look at that interview with Mark Gormley, 2009. Oh my God.
Zach.
Yeah.
On the left is your boy.
You love this dude.
Yep.
On the right is the BTK portrayal of him in the show Mindhunter.
Okay. All right. So I haven't actually seen the wait. Is that from that the FBI show about the serial killers?
Yep.
Mindhunter. Okay. I guess I did see that. It's been many, many years. But you know, I now have to. I'm going to definitely watch that Mark Gormley.
Why are you defending Gormley, man? You don't know.
Because I think that it took a tremendous amount of courage to do that.
It takes a tremendous amount of courage to kill people too.
I don't know about courage. I think that it's more about the endorphin rush that you get when you
and the stick-to-itiveness
and kill someone and then force their children to watch. I mean, that's what BTK got off on.
And you really got to commit.
Yeah, you definitely got to commit.
You know, Zach, if you shaved the rest of your beard and left the mustache,
oh no,
and just put on a polo,
age about 3-4 years.
Fuck you, John.
On a lighter note, besides serial killers, Silbor in the chat, I put this link already in the studio chat. Said it kind of reminds me of John Daker, the singing guy at church, the guy singing at church. You guys ever seen that one? Speaking of like classic YouTube.
Oh God,
I was thinking of Farting Preacher. The Farting Preacher series was a favorite of mine.
John, what's his name?
Daker, Daker. I put a link to a YouTube video in the studio chat. This is classic YouTube.
This year, I have made 55 years teaching in this town. And for the students on this show tonight, go to the First United Methodist Church. That includes me. I go to First United Methodist Church. Reverend Jones, Bill Jones, opened our show last time, and he's not here tonight. So John Daker's here. Bob Spencer, Michelle Casey, and I all go to First United Methodist Church. So John is going to sing a song that's very popular nowadays, and it's Christ the Lord is risen today, and he's going to do Amora too, okay?
Top in the charts.
My name is John Daker.
Not to be confused with Jeff McDonald.
Today, hallelujah. Sons of men and angels say hallelujah. Your voice in triumph's high, hallelujah. Voice in when the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's
this is not the song. This motherfucker's gonna get us struck.
Oh my God.
Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-ling, ting-a-ling-ling, as a bell ring, moray.
Nailed
it. Amore.
You having a stroke?
Garantella.
Scrum scream.
Mr. More.
You're in love. When you know that you feel some more me, but you see back in old Napoli, that's amore.
It's like when you don't study for a test, and it's like very obvious you didn't study for the test.
I can't tell.
He's on pitch mostly.
That reminds me of this song.
Real or not?
I know, it almost looks like an imitation of an early internet video. It's hard to tell these days.
Dude, that's been around forever.
I've not seen this.
This is so good. I'll run it a little bit.
No, I don't know, man. This one might get good.
It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. I'm getting so hot, I'm looking my clothes. getting hot in here, so take off all your robes.
Oh my God.
Wow.
No.
Oh no.
The internet.
I have left the church once again. I have renounced the church on this stream.
Well, you were gonna anyway because of the alien disclosure. So
Speaking of like early internet access, did any of you guys use Tor?
Yes.
How dare this?
Yeah, I was
this
saying, how do you
little
know about
child
the early
That was
approach
a
us
canon
with
moment for me.
Internet terminology.
Canon moment was Tor.
We were there when the dark magic was
I actually
created.
don't know what Tor is. So
It's an onion.
Yeah. It allows you to access things beyond the surface web, but it's also a total honey trap.
It
Like
is, yeah.
everything you do on Tor, it's not going to be anonymous, and somebody is definitely watching you. Okay, I got another really good one.
I got one of those copyright threats from the government for downloading movies like 20 years ago.
Oh my God. I used to get them like every couple of months, and I'd always I would get it from the government and I would get it from my internet provider, and they'd be like, Zach, because I had fiber. Okay. You know what I mean? Like they knew what I was doing. And like it was a very small fiber company, and the CEO would literally be the one who reaches out to me and be like, listen, dude, I'm telling you, they're going to come after me and I'm going to have to come after you. And I was like the first person in my town to get fiber when they installed it. Like I lived at the end of a dead end. And so they were like, hey, we're starting here. And I was like, yes, this is so great. And so for a while I got away with it. And then they were like, yeah, Zach, it looks like we can tell you're downloading movies. They were like, it says you got all of these ones. And I was like, oh, dude, I am so sorry. Like I gave my neighbors my Wi-Fi password. It's gotta be them. Like I'm going to change it. And then I would change it. And then I would wait a couple of months, and then I would just mass download a whole
thirst would come back.
I'd get a whole bunch more. And God, the glory days were when you could go on like LimeWire or Pirate Bay and all those, and there was no such thing as whatever the internet bullshit they have now. And you could just get anything and nobody would ever know. So great. Napster. Oh my God. I owned every song that I could ever possibly download. Okay. So this is a really, really good one.
oh yeah, this is so good. I've seen this one. Cam, you're gonna love it.
Rapping for Jesus.
Oh, I love this one.
Oh, this is great.
Well, I wrote this song for the Christian youth. I want to teach kids the Christian truth. If you want to reach those
They play
kids
this
on
on
the
Alpha
street,
Smith
then you
sandwiches.
gotta do a rap to a hip-hop beat. So I gave my sermon an urban kick. My rhymes are fly, my beats are sick. My crew is big and it keeps getting bigger. That's because Jesus Christ is my nigga.
Cancel this man.
Woo.
Why? It's a hit.
I don't even plug in.
He's a life changer, miracle arranger, born to the virgin mom in a manger. Water to wine, he's a drink exchanger, and he died for your sins. I preach the word, that's my gig, and I rhyme better than Notorious Big. All the other MCs, I wish them well, but if you live in sin, you burn in hell.
Ooh.
Wait for the lady. She's the best.
Now I'ma pass the mic to my lovely wife. She's a fly MC and the light of my life. So to bust the rhyme without further ado, take it away, Mary Sue.
Jesus Christ is my nigga. He's the son of the original G. And he was sent to earth to elucidate the way that we should be. What? Like if another MC says you're a freak, you're a lame butt rapper and your rhymes are weak. I don't get mad and I don't critique. I forgive him and turn the other cheek. I don't blaspheme and I don't brag. I
First
don't
internet
cuss.
thought.
And my pants don't sag. I do exude a little Christian swag, and I'm proud to be an American.
Jesus Christ is a nigga.
Let his light shine through ya.
Let his love pop a cap in your butt and say hallelujah. Jesus Christ is a nigga. He's our homie MC, JC, you see. He's an honest, caring, peace-loving nigga like me. If you do drugs and you think you're cool, you need to come to Sunday school. Put those drugs in a garbage can. Stand up tall, you're a Christian man.
She wrote.
Word up. I'm freestyle.
Hit me.
That goes hard.
Good.
I'll never in my life do anything as cool as that.
Me either.
You could try though. You could try singing. You could try rapping for Jesus.
That's a new panel at Gart.
This is another classic one.
Oh, great. This is great.
Peel the avocado, peel the avocado. Guacamole, guacamole, guacamole.
That was a big deal for us.
I also came across this while I was just out here
Live
searching
leak is usually not good news.
for midget racing the camel. Have you guys ever seen this?
No.
Have you screened this ahead of time, John?
I have not. Why?
Live leak is when you see that live leak logo, it's usually not a good thing to not have screened before.
It's on YouTube though.
Very likely could have some death and dismemberment along with it.
It's on YouTube. And it looks good.
YouTube's you never know.
I perused the ahead. I think we're gonna try it.
Okay.
Get the lead and keep it. The beast is in the starting gate. The revenge of the little people begins as soon as former Olympic starter Dan Reinstein counts us down, and here we go. On your marks. Set. We have a clean start, and Team Man is off fast. Okay, as predicted, the beast is making a slow, unsteady start out of the gate, and Daniel Artran has gotten Team Man onto the lead that they wanted. The question now is, will the beast turn it on? Okay, the first handoff is clean, and the beast is still on. No, wait, there he goes, and the beast is now starting to go. The camel is moving. The question is, will he be too far back to catch up? T-Man is running there at a good, clean pace. But all of a sudden, look at the energy now. Now the camel is really kicking it into high gear and closing the gap. And there is the next baton pass. It is clean, but the camel is clearly catching up. He is now, in fact, passing Mike Murga and is in front of him by at least 4 or 5 yards. He started slowly, but now he is moving quickly, and the next baton pass will be critical. Mike Murga handing it off to Frank Gibb. Oh, that is a bad pass. That's a bad pass. But Frank Gibb is just turning it off. Boy, is he moving. He's covering some ground and closing the gap. The camel is slowing down, and if anybody's race, we're down to the finish line, and oh! It is a photo finish that's way too close to call. What a race. As an Olympic competition, the judges are going to be looking for whose chest crossed the finish line first. That will determine the winner.
Oh my God.
I don't really care to finish it. That was really funny.
It's before AI.
Have you seen the Tommy Douglas, like the Make-A-Wish video of the kid playing football?
No.
Oh, yes. I know you're talking. It's so good.
Look up Tommy Douglas. I don't know, Make-A-Wish or something like that.
Tommy Douglas. Make a wish.
Have you guys ever seen Sleepers?
Is that the one with
Kevin Bacon? Kevin Bacon plays a prison guard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tommy Douglas football. If you search on YouTube, should pull it up.
For the Los Angeles traffic today is 9-year-old Tommy Douglas.
Is this the one?
Yeah.
Terrible.
Tommy has lived most of his life in the hospital after being born with a potato for a heart and will undergo a heart transplant surgery next weekend. He's about as big of a traffic fan as they come, so in partnership with the Grant-A-Wish Foundation, both teams have agreed to come together and have Tommy run the first play of the game. And he got the handoff, and there he goes. Another little cutback move, and it looks like he's going to go all the way.
Light him up.
Look at him go. Wow. This is really one of those heartwarming moments in sports where you just, oh my God. That is not good.
That's funny.
So good. Colin Kaepernick tells all. That looks great.
He's not getting up.
What video did you suggest? Did you suggest one?
With a potato for a heart.
Funny.
You see, when I first saw that video, I thought it was real, and then when I watched it, I was like, "Wait a minute, potato."
The threshold was low in the early days. You're
Right.
like, I don't know, it could all be real.
Oh, I was going to play this. Yes.
Well, it's your video.
I just realized that as soon as I said it.
What a coincidence.
That Brian May.
That was a lady.
Would you like the rest of my sandwich?
I'm not
homeless. Hey, come on, grab your stuff. I got us a place to play.
What is it?
Oh, I don't know. It's a place called Dante's or something. And they've only allowed us to do one song, so we got to make it a good one. Come on.
The Walmart keyboard.
Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Taste the honey sauce. Taste the goodness of the biscuit with the honey sauce.
My God.
Don't get that honey sauce on me. I don't like the way it tastes with my chicken wings. Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Taste the butter spread. Taste the goodness of the biscuit with the butter spread. Get your butter spread all on me. I don't like the way it mixes with my mac and cheese. Cause when you're at KFC, you got that special sauce to stir my curiosity. Just give me a 5-piece meal. Oh, what a deal. A big old box, it's all for me. You know I'll take coleslaw on the side. I could tell you wanted to try the potato wedges.
Slow-lo.
John's like, what do you mean? This is North Dakota Friday night.
Videos like this that make me lose hope that we're gonna get out of the era we're in.
And we're watching it.
Yeah.
This is why the aliens haven't shown their face.
Taste the honey sauce. Taste the goodness of the biscuit with the honey sauce.
Sick Faye in the chat. How
Maybe
can
the
you hate
aliens
white
could
people when they
Get your
dish this
honey
magic
sauce
out?
on me.
Is
I don't like the way it mixes
is
with
the
my
biscuit a
chicken
metaphor?
I think it must be, yeah.
Get none of that honey sauce on me.
She's
I
very
don't like the
explicit,
way
though,
it
about
tastes on my chicken wings.
biscuit-related things.
Because if it's not a metaphor,
Take us out,
I'm curious where she gets her biscuits. I've had biscuits before; they're good. I've
Taste
never
the
had
biscuit.
one I'd write a song about.
Yeah, I'm not that into biscuits, to be honest.
So, believe it or not, that video has 4.5 million views.
I believe
That's it.
Of course.
That is a lot of views.
It is a lot of views. Yeah.
How much is our?
Since when? 2009? I mean, is that a lot of views?
Yeah, 14 years ago it was uploaded.
Nice. Do you guys
I
want to
mean,
see
we
what
could
I
write a
grew up
song
on?
about biscuits and probably get more, Zach.
In today's world, John, it takes it's a little bit harder to go viral like that. I mean, slim pickings back in the day. I mean, that's why, you know.
Do you guys ever watch the College Humor videos? That's what I used to watch all the time.
Yeah, I thought that those were a little pedestrian.
I think this is the one, the retarded test. I think this one's pretty funny.
one.
Hey, Doc.
Please have a seat.
My new boss told me I had to stop by for some kind of evaluation.
Yeah, psychological evaluation. It's quite standard.
Okay, sure.
Let's get it started then, shall we? I want you to imagine that you're living on a city block.
Okay.
On this block, there's a red house, a green house, a blue house, and a white house.
Sure.
Red man lives in the red house, the green man lives in the green house, and the blue man lives in the blue house.
Okay.
Now, who lives in the white house?
The white man.
No, I'm sorry, the president lives in the White House. You're retarded.
What?
Here's a pamphlet. It details just a couple of services.
No,
offered to
wait,
someone in
back
your
up.
position.
Did you just call me retarded?
I just diagnosed you retarded.
I'm not retarded.
Yes, you are. But and this pamphlet is a great resource for retarded people
listen,
such as
I
yourself.
know I'm not retarded.
Very well. I don't normally do this, but would you like to take another retarded test?
Yes, but should you really be calling it that?
Give me your hands.
What?
Did you know I can tell the future?
No.
Oh, yes. You can tell a lot about a person from their palm. For example, right here, I see your beautiful house in the future. Here's your wife tending the garden, tire swing out back. Right in the middle of your backyard is the swimming pool. I'm sorry, you're retarded. Only a retarded person will let me spit in their hands.
Spitting in people's hands is retarded. You're the retard.
No, you're retarded, and retard is a very unfortunate word for someone in your position.
Well, I'm not retarded. Wait. Is this one of those tests where if I believe you, then I'm retarded?
No, you're retarded. And I really recommend reading this pamphlet with a
I don't want or need your pamphlet. Just give me another test.
Please.
Give me another test.
Very well. Follow my fingers with your eyes. Good. You're retarded.
That's impossible. It's impossible.
If you're retarded.
I'm not retarded.
There are some physiological indicators. For example, if your hand is bigger than your face, you're retarded. You're retarded.
Doctor, listen. I am not, nor have I ever been mentally retarded. I'm a mentally, physically fit individual who's just trying to do his new job the best he can. Can't you understand that?
There is one more test.
Great. I'll take it.
Okay. I need you to spell the word pig backwards and then say a whole bunch of different funny colors.
What, like G-I-P? I'm not going to do that.
Say a bunch of different funny colors.
Shut up.
Excuse me, sir. If you want to take this retarded test, you need to spell the word pig backwards and say
so like G-I-P, orange, blue, red, yellow. Okay, is that good? Am I retarded now? Am I retarded?
Yes. Very retarded.
Can I ask you something, doctor?
Of course.
If a red house has red bricks and a blue house has blue bricks, what color bricks does a greenhouse have?
See, I'm not retarded, so I know I don't have to answer that question.
Who's buried in graves, too?
I know, but I'm not telling you.
What color is George Washington's white horse?
I don't tell little babies.
How much dirt is in a hole? 3 feet by 6 feet by 6 feet?
108 cubic feet. I'm great at math.
Nah, there's no dirt. It's a hole.
Shut up!
I don't shut up. I grow up. And every time I look at you, I throw up. And then your mama walks around the corner and licks it up.
My mama doesn't do that. You're not retarded. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You want to play with my truck?
Well, college humor was great until you couldn't do comedy anymore, and then they pivoted to just something that wasn't funny. Yeah.
Do you remember the escalating? I don't know if these were true, but they passed them off as if they were true. I think it was College Humor where there was like a series of escalating pranks against each other that eventually got to the point where one of them convinced the other one. They went skydiving. I think the reason this escalated so much is because one was at a baseball game with his girlfriend, and the friend from College Humor paid for an engagement announcement for them that was not real, obviously. So that was a pretty big deal. So to get him back, and then they declared like a truce. They went skydiving, and the friend who had been pranked previously paid the instructor to pretend that the chute wasn't working on the way to the ground. So when they're on the way to the ground, the instructor is like, "I'm sorry, man," because he's attached to him. He's like, "I'm sorry, man, like pull the string." And they had installed a fake pull. So he pulled it and there was nothing at the end of the line. And he's like, "I'm sorry, man, that was the only thing. I have to let you go." So he's screaming at him. I mean, if it was fake, it was extremely well done.
I've actually got that video pulled up and ready to go.
Hold on, let me do one more College Humor. That's the prank wars, though. I think it was.
Yeah,
College
I think
Humor.
it was College Humor.
It is College Humor. I'm looking at a playlist of all the prank war videos, and I have the skydiving prank.
Yeah, well, we should. Yeah, we'll definitely do that one. Let's watch this one first. This is probably my favorite. One of my favorite College Humor ones.
Agent Dr. Gervins to the security board.
How is she? Well, it's a good thing you brought her in today, but I'm not sure there's much I can do for her.
What do you mean?
Listen, Jeff, your mother, she's just so obese.
I know.
I don't think you do know.
Well, how obese is she?
Your mother is so obese that she's actually perspiring mayonnaise.
Oh, God.
It's her cholesterol levels. I mean,
You wouldn't want to eat it, but it is technically mayonnaise.
And the noise?
That sound you're hearing is coming from her belly button. It appears to have formed some sort of echo chamber.
Hey, Isaac, can we seal up that hole?
With what?
A tarp. I don't know.
Well, what should we do?
Let's get her on a 12-hour day exercise program. Does she have a job?
She works at the movie theater. She's one of the screens.
Okay, all right. I see her. She goes by both Dorothy Sussman and Dorothy Ellis.
Yeah, she's on both sides of the family.
I see. So there's no father in the picture.
She fell in love once, but she broke it.
I'm sorry. Does she have an emergency contact?
Well, there's Wendy's.
Wendy?
Can I see her?
In a little bit. When she tried to sit up before, she rocked herself to sleep. But I'd like to keep her here just to run some more tests, take some x-rays. I actually contacted NASA about coordinating some of their satellites.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
When should I pick her up?
In a couple of hours.
2 o'clock?
Sure, though that would be 11 a.m. in your mother's other time zone.
It depends.
It'll probably take you 2 trips to get her home.
I'll be early.
Listen, when she is released, I strongly suggest contacting City Hall about getting your mother her own zip code.
Oh, snap.
It's a legal issue, just for your own protection.
Thanks. I guess I should get going.
I'm sorry, Doctor. We're trying to find.
Roller and flour, find the wet spot.
Oh,
Classic.
This is what we were doing. Get degree. Yeah, this is the one.
Oh, man.
Amir here. The last time most of you saw me was when I was pranking my friend Streeter at Yankee Stadium.
Dear Sharon, I love you forever.
Right, then there was some sort of like half-court basketball shot, but... Anyway, enough about the past. This is my revenge prank. So about a week ago, one of our coworkers, Sarah, sent out an email to the company asking if anyone wanted to go skydiving. Streeter and a bunch of other people said, yeah, they'd be down. And so I got to thinking, what if when Streeter jumped out of the plane, the skydiving instructor that he was attached to told him that the parachute wasn't going to open and that Streeter would be convinced he'd be plummeting to his inevitable death. So I called the skydiving place. And they said, no, absolutely not. We wouldn't want to jeopardize, the life of one of our paying customers or the life of one of our employees. And then I said, what if I gave you a lot of money? And they said, all right, sounds great. What day works best for you?
Are we hooked in?
Luckily for me, Axe, the company that sponsored Streeter's prank on me with the half-court basketball shot, also offered me access to the same amount of money if I had a great revenge idea. So thank you very much, Axe Shower. And if you want to prank your friends, go to thefixers.com. I think that was good. So I was able to work with the people here at Skydive Long Island to create like a fake ripcord for Streeter to pull that's not really attached to anything. So he's going to spend about 30 to 45 seconds in a free fall, convinced he's going to die, and then another 5 minutes nervously parachuting down to earth, finally landing on this tarp that I made. Let's just watch it. Part A, the fake ripcord.
Dude is probably dying on his back.
Part B, convincing Streeter the emergency parachute won't hold.
Hey, we got a little bit of a problem. What? Oh, God, don't say it. Don't get out of your way! Don't get out of your way! There's 20! What the Don't get what the
Oh my God, can you see it? Look, these are like twirling around.
Hey, swim! Go! Get your hand up! Get your hand up! Get your hand! Get your hand! Get your hand! Got it! Tuck it, please! Tuck it! Tuck it! What? Tuck it! What? Tuck it, my ear. Holy crap! You're alive! Gotcha! Oh my God, that was amazing.
Oh my gosh, that was so awesome.
Dude,
We could bring these back at
knew it
Badlands.
too. I knew it. The second I responded to that email, I was like, something's happening. How did you put? When did you put that tarp out?
Right when you took off, we went out and rolled it out.
Oh, I'm like shaky and can't feel my legs. I'll be mad later. Like right now, I'm just so happy to not be dead.
Have you guys ever gone skydiving?
No,
I never
never.
would.
It's a rush.
I've always wanted to go, but
They have the highest in the country here in the Springs. I've wanted to do it for a while.
They have the what?
Like you can, like it's allegedly like the highest that you can go commercially in terms of feet, like altitude.
Like combining with like from sea level or from ground level?
I guess from ground level, like they'll take you up farther than other people will.
Usually it's like 13,000 feet, something like that. Which that's the thing about like when you're standing at the door and it's open, like it's so high up, it doesn't look real. So there's not that, at least for me anyway, it wasn't like I'm afraid to jump out. It just doesn't even look real. So like you can't piece into your brain, like, you know, if you're standing 15 feet up on a ladder, you're like, whoa, you're 12,000 feet up in the air. Yeah, I'll jump.
Have you done it more than once?
Yeah, I've done it twice. I did.
I used to be really into the idea, and then I just became a pussy about it. I don't know.
I did the tandem jump like that guy did, and then I did the training where I was under my own parachute. And a funny story about that is when they you go through like it was like, I don't know, 6 or 7 hours of classroom training, and then they jump instructors, like he's got you standing on a little mock ledge where you can practice landing and doing the roll and all that kind of stuff. And they train you on like what happens if you get line twist and how do you break away your parachute and then pull your reserve and all this kind of stuff. And so they drill this stuff into your head. There's lots of drills over and over and over again. And the ripcord for me was like a big D ring that was right about here on my right side. And they teach you like once you get, you're checking your altimeter, you got your instructors on either side of you. And then once you get to the right about 5,000 feet or whatever it is, then you're supposed to like wave off, and that tells anyone above you that you're about to pull your chute. And so like you wave off, you reach down with both hands and you pull out, and then you'll feel your chute, come out. You reach up, grab the toggles and make sure you're under canopy and all that kind of stuff. So I do all that, and then I get down, and I had like this perfect landing. My brother was there, like with a bunch of his friends, and I just like perfect step landing instead of like sliding on my butt. It's like, oh, that's so awesome. And the instructor's like, dude, that was so cool. And then he's like, all right, where's the ripcord? I'm like, what do you mean? Like, well, when you pull, you're supposed to hold on to it. Like, well, you didn't tell me that. Like, I wasn't up there making stuff up or improvising. I was doing exactly what you told me to do because my life depended on it. And it was like, oh, that's an extra $25 charge. That's probably one of the desert where we were jumping, probably littered with thousands of those things. And that's just the way they make their
supposed to hang on.
Yeah, that's an extra $25.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I'm falling to my death. I'm just like, oh, you know what? I need to hold on to this. It's like, I didn't even have pockets. Like, what am I supposed to do with this thing? It's ridiculous. But it is a rush. Like that. And what that guy was going through when he was diving on the canopy, you get that because once you reach terminal velocity, you no longer feel like you're falling. It's just really windy and loud. But you get that initial like stomach up in your throat feeling when you first jump out because you're suddenly accelerating. But once you hit that 120 miles an hour, whatever it is, you just equalize out. But what he was experiencing in that dive was that acceleration again, because under canopy you don't reach terminal velocity, so he's feeling that. So that guy's mind was freaking out for sure.
Yeah, that's one of those things now that I'm just like if anything did happen in the small chance, I'm like, man, that's not how I want it to be. But doing something I did not have to do, but that's many things.
Yeah. It is dangerous. Like I've told you, my older brother was killed doing base jumping, but that was his life for a lot of years. Right. But
yeah, he did it all over the world, right?
Yeah, he was over in Switzerland. Which here, I'll pull up video. I can show off my brother here. Yeah, he was into with the wingsuiting.
Those are so crazy.
Oh, dude, it's insane. Where's my keyboard?
Can they accelerate even faster than in those?
Yeah, because you're getting forward momentum. So they're like he would end up going about 180 to 200 miles an hour.
Oh my god!
Because we have couple more sponsors we got to get to.
All right, I'll find a video then.
And then I have our outro, another college humor one. Let's do. We got a Rumble only wallet, Rumble wallet ad. And I'm not a big fan of this one because it's the one where you have to tell everybody, hey guys, if you send in a Rumble wallet donation, we will read it live on air. We've made the commitment because it's in the ad read, and we'll stand by it. But you guys should all be getting Rumble wallet because it's pretty awesome. The tech support is cool. You just have to email Rumble itself. But yeah, you should all go to wallet.rumble.com or go on the App Store and download the Rumble wallet. And then you use MoonPay. It's super easy to do. You can use MoonPay to and your debit card, credit card, or whatever existing bank account. And then you can send in Bitcoin, Tether USD, or Tether Gold. And unlike other platforms, when you use Rumble Wallet to gift something to Badlands Media, your favorite creators over here, Rumble doesn't keep anything. We get 100%. And even with Rumble Rants, they take up to 20%. With YouTube Super Chats, it's up to 50%. With Twitch, it's up to 50%. It's a pretty great way to cut out the middleman, and you get the VIP treatment in return by us not waiting to read your rant till the end of the show. So wallet.rumble.com or Rumble Wallet from the App Store. Get those rants in. Then we also got some soft disclosure. You guys, Mother's Day is Mother's Day Sunday, right?
Yep.
Man.
Last winter, the world met Madame Margie, the moistureless. But while Badlandia banded together at Gart, she evolved. While deep in her lair, she uncovered 4 sacred instruments of hydration. The lip balm, the lotion, the tallow bar, and the new stainless steel gua sha. Together, they wage war. Flakiness fallen, roughness retreats, dryness trembles, and among the rebels, Mother's good boy. But elsewhere in Badlandia, rebellion grows, the beards remain.
Shave them all off.
Visit softdisclosure.com and use promo code Mama's Boy for 20% off your Mother's Day bundle. Can't choose the right sacred instruments for your mother? Offer them all with an e-gift card. For softness, for victory, for moms.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA.
So I did confirm with J-Trit that he's at a homeowners association meeting this weekend or something. He couldn't.
Boring.
So.
A homo what?
He had some homeowners association meeting.
I thought you said homo. Gotcha.
He's got a homo meeting this weekend.
Hobos.
I put 2 links in the chat, John. The second one, play the second one first, and then the first one second.
Wait, I see 3 links in okay, that one's from Zach.
Well, the last one that I put in there, I think that's how we should close out the show.
I already have an outro. Didn't you hear me?
No, I didn't. I wasn't listening.
Okay, wait.
Sorry.
Which one do it?
The second one, play that one first.
I don't know which one's the second one.
Well,
one before the last one that I just put in there.
Yeah. Right. So,
okay, you motherfuckers. Second one first. That's this one. This better be damn good for making it this difficult.
Yeah, this is my the first. This first one is my. Okay, well this is my brother's the cameraman. This is his buddy. So they would jump out of helicopters and then do this.
That's your brother?
My brother's
behind the camera.
My brother's the one filming.
Nice.
Or he's flying in a suit as well.
I've always wanted to do that.
He said, like when he was a kid, he wanted to be Superman, and this was like the closest that he could get to, that experience.
Man, who's the first guy that was like, I think it's ready to try?
The story of how the wingsuits were developed is pretty interesting. And
is it military?
I don't think so. Actually, I think it was extreme sports guys.
They just saw a flying squirrel, and
it's funny because it's relative, so it doesn't look that fast.
How do you land these things?
Well, it gets into a steeper part of the valley, and then you pull your chute. So he's wearing a chute on his back.
Oh,
pussy! You just got to tuck and roll in the snow.
Yeah. The guy that he's filming, both of them ended up dying in the same accident.
What?
About a month after this video was filmed.
Did you not know this, John?
No, I was looking up something while that was happening. But wait, so is that filmed?
The crash, the footage from his helmet was so you can see the deeper valley. That's where they fly out in there and then pull their chute. I've never actually watched the footage, but I think my parents have it.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And then the second one is
your brother didn't die doing that.
No, he did. Yeah, he was. They were both killed. Those two guys, like Brian Drake's my brother, and then.
Are you serious? I can't believe I just missed you saying that.
Yeah, that's my brother right there in the lower left. Yeah, they were both killed, and it was 2014, about a month after the video we just watched was filmed.
Unreal.
Then the other one is a video of him doing a flyby.
So this one's your brother?
The one behind the camera, the guy in the red suit there that's on shot is a guy named Dan Vickery. He was killed in the accident as well. But my brother's the one who was behind the camera, and he was especially that era. He was like one of the best in the world at filming because of the way he was able to keep the other guy in frame, because it's really difficult. You have to pay attention to what you're doing as well as paying attention to the other guy, and obviously the margin of error is very small. He was really good at doing that. But
is this the most extreme sport that he did?
Oh yeah, for sure. He was whatever he was into, he would go like all the way. He was into Japanese martial arts for a long time, and then got into this, and this was his life. Like he went over and lived in Switzerland, or he was in Chamonix, France, right next to the Alps. And so basically every day they would just go out and do stuff for like, he was over there for almost 2 years. If you play the other one,
isn't this the other one that I'm playing?
No, unless I sent both. Oh, that's the same freaking video. Hold on.
Good job, bro.
Yeah, this is my bad. This next one is actually him.
There's got to be only like a handful of these. I've probably seen this video before, and like I'm learning now it's your brother. That's crazy.
Yeah, they say like in that community, you either choose to stop or you get killed, and you just it's either or. So this
probably get calls about them all the time, right?
Yeah.
In that area, it's just like, oh.
So that's my brother.
That's your brother?
Yeah.
Wow.
So they just basically they learn how to fly the suit so they can match the slope, and he have like altimeter and GPS tracking and stuff on his helmet, and then could look on his computer afterwards and like check his flight data. And at the end, before you pull your chute, because you're going so fast, you have to like really like you stick your arms out and you like flare like squeeze in some way that slows you down, and essentially like you're creating more lift. And so they'd be going so fast they would actually gain altitude, and that's when he'd pull his chute. So otherwise, if you pulled your chute when you're right at that moment, it'd snap your back in half.
Yeah, right.
Wow,
that's unreal.
So you have to slow down and then do it.
Yeah, I would get phone calls from him because he would go out in California. They would break in and climb up to the top of the massive windmills, and like climb up on the inside and then jump off them. And so I'd get voice messages like, "Hey, if you don't hear from me by 6 a.m, this password, that password, here's this information, here's that information," assuming that it was like the last thing that he would have opportunity to do. It's pretty crazy.
All right, well, what do you say we do rants and boosts, and then we have 2 videos to go out with. We'll end on yours though, Zach.
Okay, good. Sounds good. Let's do it.
He seems both devious and mischievous at once. That you have agreed to play a video that you have not vetted.
I guarantee you, it's a classic.
Cam's gonna love it.
Oh man.
Snowcat Operator gifted a subscription. Thank you, Snowcat Operator, and it went to Polymathanon. That's just very fitting.
Speaking of Polymath, we're recording another episode for the Ether tomorrow, and I do have set up, if people want to see briefly, the Pharaoh cell, wherein you can see the magnetic field under a holographic image.
Oh man,
sounds cool.
I can pull it up now if you want to see it now, or do you want? You can just wait until Sunday.
We'll save for Sunday.
Okay.
I'm a Nuke Mag says, ask Caleb to hang his American flag correctly, please. U.S. Air Force vet.
It's correctly if you stand on the other side.
Won't happen again. Sorry. You gotta just
Hey,
put your
that's
head down.
number 1 a podcast. You don't apologize to anybody.
Okay, never mind.
Lesson number 2: don't steal people's content.
Yeah. Rave Daddy 523. Aliens are fallen angels that live in our oceans, but they will say they came from the sky using Project Bluebeam.
Epic.
It's quite the
epic theory.
Quite the theory. Sleep state. You can get the virus from Indian tattoos.
I think
You can probably get every virus from Indian tattoos.
Yeah. I don't think they're using autoclaves.
Same needle.
Special about Indian tattoos?
I mean, if they do it like the Samoans do, it's just like the tapping of
like henna.
Yeah. Well, no, henna is like painted on, but I mean, for Samoans, they literally have like what looks kind of like a hairbrush attached to a heavy arm, and then they have a hammer, and they like tap, 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 and then dip it in ink, and yeah, it's brutal.
They do it in Moana.
Yeah, Moana. That's the same culture that I just mentioned.
Buck Wayne, something is in the air. We all feel it. It's beyond winning. God is stirring with our temples. This conversation on Rumble is a microcosm of a world awakening. Stay encouraged. Love wins. That's probably
I don't know about this specific
prior
stream.
to
There are definitely other streams.
And
that we
very
do
quickly
at
after that rant, things went downhill.
Jesus Christ is my nigga.
but another stream was made.
15 Tony BA gifted a subscription to Deborah Stars. Very nice. You Rave Daddy 523. Bill Gates is the only one that makes viruses to battle his ISIS antivirus vaccines.
Yeah, when we were talking about viruses being fake earlier, I was trying to mention computer viruses are real, guys. They're definitely real. They fucked my computer up before.
Keith O'Higgins says the alpha gal tick virus narrative sounds like it was started by a woman to avoid National Steak and Blowjob Day in March.
Yep.
I was not aware that day existed, but I'll start celebrating immediately. Makanon, here's a couple bucks so Matt can go to bed. He looks tired. Stop abusing the elderly.
I read that earlier.
Everyone is always so concerned about Matt.
That's too funny. Rave Daddy 523, my question is, if any of this science is real, then why is it still labeled a theory instead of a fact?
Well, because they need to be able to edit their own.
Yeah, they got to be able to go back
in hindsight. So they're like, we never said that it was true. We said that scientists say it could be true, and you must govern your lives in accordance with it possibly being true.
Keith O'Higgins, when I did red light therapy in Amsterdam, my wallet always felt lighter.
Good one.
That stuff does work for anti-inflammation. It's crazy.
Matt VK for $20 says, thanks, gents. Caleb gets it. Love this.
I don't think you got the red light there.
Just so you know, John, you're not sharing your screen anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops.
Real idiot sometimes.
Adam Chester, my nuts, says, could we please get some footage of BB in the ring? He was the one getting his oil checked earlier.
Nah, no way.
I have only one, I think, available.
The one where you knocked the guy out with your kick?
It is.
Oh, you show me that one. I heard from Keith O'Higgins, I heard Gormley was the Pensacola P. Diddy. Ironically, at the same time, Sean Combs was a baby and being oiled.
Oh, God.
All right.
Snowcat operator gifted another subscription. Look at the recipient there. Red Pill 78 wife.
Thank you for that, Snow.
Yeah. Keith O'Higgins, I can only think of how dry is moistureless Marjorie's biscuit. Better shave if you want to taste it. She's a facial follicle insurrectionist. That was an interesting thing to read.
How you are, you just have to say that you're fine. We're not really fine. You just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Matt VK left $20 and said very retarded with the salute. Thank you for that. And then, okay, we'll get to our outro videos. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. It was a fun one.
Good
times. Do we want to? I can show that fight. It's short.
If you really want to.
Show it.
You just like laying somebody out real quick.
It's pretty quick.
Oh,
this was called a hybrid championships. So this is not kickboxing rules. In these rules, it's where people like MMA fighters would fight in this before they went into pro MMA. It was started by a guy, Jason DeLucia, who fought in UFC 1.
Oh, I remember Jason. Yeah.
And the whole reason
Jason
that they
DeLuca?
created this, Jason DeLucia, The whole reason they created this league was because they wanted to get MMA legalized in the Olympics as an Olympic sport, but they thought it was too bloody, so they made us wear headgear to try to take the blood out of it to try to get it qualified as an Olympic sport. And the results of this event largely disqualified us from Olympic qualification because lots of people got knocked out because they could not see anything through the headgear that was supposed to protect them. So, that's the preview.
Which one are you?
I am the Cobra Kai in the black.
Take his ass, get ass.
So right here, he's out on his feet, but the ref can't see his eyes.
Out of the ring.
Light work.
That's great. Awesome.
Yeah, I look like such a dick in that one, but I actually was mad because I knew that he was out long before that, and I literally looked at the ref to be like, what are you doing? This is crazy. So yeah, that guy got stretchered. It was horrible. Made me literally physically sick.
That's crazy.
But, yeah. So then we no longer fought in that league.
All right. Good night, everybody. Hit that thumbs up on here and on YouTube.
Wait, we got shows tomorrow, man.
Oh, promo.
BB, you go first, right? Blitz.
Oh yeah. The Blitz, badlands.substack.com. I was like, I forgot. I was like, what are you talking about, man? The Blitz comes out exclusive to the Substack, but free every Saturday morning. And then we get some bullshit on Saturday night, I think.
Yeah, you got some bullshit called Flow on Saturday night, 7:30 Eastern. I believe Alpha's doing People, but since he didn't show up for tonight, who cares? And then John and Chris, of course.
Hell yeah.
DPH, 10:30 Eastern.
Should be a fun one. Thanks, everybody. See you tomorrow.
Later.
Yep.
Peace out.
Next.
Hello there.
Is today, tomorrow, New Zealand?
Yes.
Foot, same length, Europe.
What?
Inch, same length, Europe.
Gmail.com. What is Bitcoin?
Butthole. Gross, fat, butthole, dick, poop.
Is that what kids are into these days? Are your parents home?
Miss Pippi.
You mean Mississippi? Hey, I'm not a dictionary.
My grandson Nathan.
Song that goes meow 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 meow.
Girls' college.
Let's see.
College girls. Nude.
Really?
Patrick Castles. Pat Castles. Pat Castles funny.
Bitcoin market value.
Weed amount legal NYC. Patrick Castles funny writer, college humor.
Are you going to do this all day?
What is Prime Meridian?
Head got cute.
Do you mean hedgehog?
Head got cute.
God, do you mean hedgehog?
Hedgehog's cute.
Adderall Max Dose.
Yeah.
Adderall Max Dose, 165-pound man.
Okay.
Adderall Max Dose, 165-pound man, 20 years old. Adderall overdose signs.
Download Firefox.
Ever heard of Chrome?
How to buy Bitcoin.
Titanic drawing. Titanic movie drawing. Titanic movie drawing scene. Kate Winslet tits.
Round 2. Facebook.com, my grandson Nathan.
No.
Dexter based on real. Free hamster.
Unbuy Bitcoin.
Boston Bomber.
It's a real tragedy.
Cute one.
Oh, fucking shit.
You can work for this and you can work for that. You can work for wages or a part of the crap. For it makes no difference, you'll find in time. A white man's bound to bring you out behind. Oh, it's hard, it's hard, it's hard to be a nigger. Oh, it's hard, it's hard, it's hard to be a nigger if you can't get your wages when they's due. You can plant your cotton, you can plant your corn. You'll house all of it in the white man's barn. Work round the house in big meeting time. Makes no difference, you's coming out behind. Oh, it's hard, it's hard, it's hard to be a nigger. Oh, it's hard, it's hard, it's hard to be a nigger if you can't get your wages when they's due. You can work at the railroad, load all the freight. Begin in the morning, you work till late. You can wait on the bus, be very kind. Makes no difference, you're coming out behind. Oh, it's hard, it's hard, it's hard to be a nigger. Oh, it's hard, it's hard, it's hard to be a nigger if you can't get your wages when they's due. Either wet or cold, you can drive an old dray, and you be so hungry the whole blessed day. You eat 3 meals at home, supper time. Makes no difference, you're coming out behind. Oh, it's hard, it's hard, it's hard to be a nigger. Oh, it's hard, it's hard, it's hard to be a nigger if you can't get your wages when they's due. Look at old Judge Davis and Billy Mahone. Damn fighting and a scratching for self alone. And you will find in double quick time white man's going to bring him out behind. Oh, it's hard, it's hard, it's hard to be a nigger. Oh, it's hard, it's hard, it's hard to be a nigger if you can't get your wages when they's due. You can join the league or you can join the strike. You can hold your meetings every blessed night. You can cut a swell or cut a shine. White man's bound to bring you out behind. Oh, it's hard, it's hard, it's hard to be a nigger. Oh, it's hard, it's hard, it's hard to be a nigger if you can't get your wages when they's due. Oh, it's hard. It's hard, it's hard to be a nigger. Oh, it's hard, it's hard, it's hard to be a nigger if you can't get your wages when day's due.